Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this match between India and Ireland. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the dashing David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Great information there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
India win the toss and looks like they'll have a bat. Certainly it looks like the conditions would favour that decision. The bowlers will need to keep things very tight.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Yep. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Yep. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Yep.
No!
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. Straight to the fielder. Good pickup. Big chance.
No!
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Couldn't have played that any better.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait on! Keep us in!
No! Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 9 off it. India are 1 for 9. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Nicked it! Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Great shot, great timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Super shot that.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
A dare from the south end. Misses everything.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Picks the gap perfectly. There'll be one run here for them.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's right off the meat of the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Balbirnie, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield. There's trouble here.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep. No!
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. There's a run here, surely.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
The bat was very late coming down on that.
Yep.
Nicely played.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Little, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah!
Fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. McBride, the right armer, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Catch it. Yep.
This should be close.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
McBride shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep. On target.
Yep.
Bowler's in.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting. And we'll want to push on from here.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Edged it.
Managed to get off the mark in a rather streaky fashion. The bowler won't mind that at all.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Huge edge. Huge appeal.
Yep.
Nice shot, Runs possible.
Bowlers!
This could be trouble.
Catch it!
Yep, yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Well bowled.
Wait there. Yep. Yep, yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beaten on the drive.
Hey!
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Catch him!
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Dockrell into the attack now from the north end.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Catch it! Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Are now on 7 for 180.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Misses everything.
Bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Catch it!
Great shot, great timing.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
India weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 123 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder. There'll be one run here for them. Balbirnie comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Really good shot there. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Balbirnie shakes their head. Was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Over. Ireland are none for 11. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Perfect technique and placement.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting. Yep.
Nicely played.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Drives and misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Waiting.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
That's a key wicket. Not what you want so early in the innings. Barely troubling the scorer.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. McBride ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
McBride shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Wait.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Tector is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Wait there.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A little short. On that occasion, needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A few moves made in the field. Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or 2 to settle things down. They'll get at least 1.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yeah, yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Keeper.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait on.
Big shout.
Yeah, yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field. 7 runs added in that over. Ireland are 2 for 44. Singh, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes. Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes. Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
It was short enough, they just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
Boundary off the last. Ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yeah.
Big edge.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps.
12 runs added there. Ireland are 2 for 56. Going with spin now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Edge. Strong appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Dockrell will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Keepers.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah.
Brilliant diving stop.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Edged it. Confident appeal. Could it be? Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Loud appeal.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Yeah.
Time that perfectly. A couple on offer here.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Right.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Camphor shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
A great win, extremely close right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.